Hello, welcome. We are back for the Watchalong of Johnny Fisher, David Allen 2. We are, for those of you that are joining during the stream, you'll see that we're actually not watching Signs versus the fight's happened a little bit sooner than we were prepared for. So we're watching Conway versus Warburton, 12-round fight. As you can see, we've had a bit of an upgrade to the stream. So we've got the road to 100 subs. We've got Paolo in the top right, who I've maybe forgot to say hello to there, but
with a haircut this time. I usually look homeless on the stream, man.
With the trim.
And
we've got the Hooked Casual scorecard now fully working. So we will be scoring it round by round, 10. Someone wins by knockout. We've got that sorted. And obviously we can just reset it all when we need to. But it means that you guys can see what we're doing as we do it. Conway is just making his way into the ring.
Connor's also going to add the link where you can join if you want to watch.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. I always forget to do that. Right.
That's why I'm here, man. That is why I'm here, sir. How's everyone been? As I said, hopefully an entertaining night of boxing.
Should be good. Oh, chat box is looking interesting. That looks huge. Okay. We'll see how that works out.
Why are you shouting there? Connor's shouting. What's looking interesting?
The chat box is looking a little bit odd. We'll wait. We'll get some comments in before we before I have to change that, because that link I've just put in looked absolutely massive. But like I say, we'll wait. In fact, we've got people here. If anyone, partially because it helps us out, but if anyone could, maybe drop a comment, just saying hello or something. I just need to see the chat box. I've got a feeling I might have done this slightly wrong, but I don't care. It's fine. In terms of technology issues,
the link's going to take you to Connor's category on adult content.
Whoa. The link is fine. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Conway Warburton. So, as I say, we got a lot of new features to the stream. We will be back starting at 2 in the morning. We've got the US stream as well, Haruta versus Marino. We've got a lot. Next week, is next week Taylor Esserman?
It's a lot.
But Jerome Warburton. He said Boateng. Jesus. Been watching too much football.
Yeah. Up the Palace.
Up the Palace. From a Fulham fan.
No, I'm just happy City ain't won it. It's the most boring team in the country.
Yeah, I like Mateta as well, yeah. Actually, to be fair, I like Palace. My mate's a big Palace fan. He was there, so.
Palace battered us in the quarterfinals, so I take comfort from knowing that we lost to the FA Cup champions.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Everyone laughed at us and they won it, man. Still won one more trophy than Arsenal this year. Mental. Palace have had a better season than Arsenal.
Most teams have. Arsenal have been...
Tottenham could have one. I know this isn't a football stream, but it's any just opportunity to dig out Tottenham Arsenal fans, I'm here for it.
Right, the worst thing on Twitter is an Arsenal fan.
100%. Or AFTV.
Yeah. But I quite like Robbie. I do like Robbie.
That Power Ranger, no chance. They all talk rubbish, man. But more importantly, don't subscribe to AFTV. Subscribe to Hook Casuals for all your boxing content and darts and football soon.
And football.
But for now, it's our bread and butter, the boxing.
There you go. Round one's underway.
I'm just having some technical difficulties. Bear with me.
That's right. I haven't seen enough of Conway or Warburton to really make a prediction. I've seen quite a bit of Conway throughout the years, but not enough recently. Kieran Conway's a pretty known name in the domestic scene, domestic level, but how often are we gonna?
As I said, this card is going to be I feel like you say, a next gen card for a lot of the undercards. It's just kind of the fight that is as good as the Johnny Allen and
Johnny Allen.
Sorry, David Allen and Johnny Fisher fight is. It's. I mean, what level are we calling this? British level?
Yeah, I mean, this is for the British title. It feels like a British title card, you know.
Just for the British title.
Yeah, Conway Warburton is not Fisher Allen.
Yeah, that's what
no. That's what level would you say that is? I guess that's British title level. But no, Conway started well here. Warburton's landed cleaner, but I like Conway's movement so far. It's good.
Do you believe in love after love?
Nice uppercut from Conway. I'm not sure we're going to see a knockout. I feel like this is going to go to 12 rounds, but be nice
still
if we...
having some blood clot technical difficulties, man. Can't be covering the fight until I can get this sorted out.
Good body shot by Conway.
Oh, I think working.
It's good by Warburton. Warburton's fighting well. I think Conway's just feeling him out, but Warburton is really forcing him to good uppercut, good left hook. It's good by Conway. Great shot by Warburton. Might be Warburton's round so far. Great shot by Conway. It's a good first round. I'm giving it to Warburton. There you go, 10-9. So you can see the scorecards live. We're accountable.
Yes, sir.
You can tell us that we're fucking idiots if you want. Oh, how early is that in the stream? 8 minutes. Should be fine.
Is there like a stream you don't swear on?
Nah.
No?
No, not really. I mean, I can.
Dominic Toretto just went past Connor's house.
Family.
Yeah, family. What a film! What a film!
Oh, I need to watch Fast. I've not seen the new Fast and Furious, man. The minute they went to space, I was like, I'm out.
No, I don't fancy that. To be fair, yeah, ridiculous. Cars in space, mental. Game's gone, man. Take me back to Tokyo Drift.
Hell yeah.
That's one of the other reasons I want to go to Japan as well with that film.
Yeah, that's an elite movie.
Dun, 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 dun.
Round 2.
What do you think about this card tonight, Connor?
It's next gen, isn't it? We're not talking about really 50-50 fights. Really, the main event and what we're watching right now are probably the only 50-50s that we're going to get in the night. Jimmy Symes was always going to win, I think. He still had to do the job, but he was always going to win. Shannon Ryan, a good fight, relatively comfortable other than when she got dropped, which is surprising. She's quite solid. Like I wouldn't expect her to get dropped, but seems to be a bit...
Been out of the ring for a while, though.
True. Warburton's making him fight really well at the moment. Oh, that was good by Conway. It's a next gen card that's not been called next gen. That's really what it is. I like these cards. They're good. You need them. This is where Johnny Fisher proves that he's above a certain level.
But where is that level? Where is that level?
Well, I don't know, but you put him in with Moses Satama, and it's a long night, and well, actually it might be a short night. You put him in with David Adaway, and I think that's a great fight. I'd love to see that. I don't know where Johnny Fish is at, but because the problem is I don't know where Dave Allen's at. Really, we could be talking. I mean, Dave Allen at his best beat Lucas Brown. That's his best win. And he got in there with White and Ortiz, but they beat him. Yeah. Does Dave Allen now really pose a threat at any higher level than British? I'm not sure.
No, but then he's at a different stage of his career.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Evs. By the way, you have confirmed that my chat box is fucked. So appreciate that. But also, you're right. I don't like the card, but there's nothing wrong with the card, though. Absolutely nothing wrong with the card. You need cards like this. You can't always have.
What is he calling our stream a car crash, or is he calling the card a car crash? Just confirm that, Evs.
Oh, that's a good point. I was too positive. Hold on, let me take it down. I need confirmation first. Better bloody not be having a go. Well, actually, to be fair, if there's issues, then we need to know.
A car crash is harsh, isn't it? But it is what it is. The customer is always right.
No, they ain't. I don't like that saying. I hate that saying.
I hate that saying, yeah.
You worked in customer service. You know that's just bullshit. Everyone knows that's rubbish. Dave Allen's in the building.
Sonny Edwards on commentary is always good. I like Sonny Edwards.
Sonny Edwards is great.
Do you know what? His knowledge, like he's a guy I don't mind listening to. I know we've moaned a lot about obviously commentary in the past, but he knows what he's talking about, and he's not biased as well. Do you get it?
Yeah, true.
Johnny,
come on! We're not a car crash. Come on, Paolo. It's the card that's a car crash.
I hear it, Evs. Either way, I would have opened your opinion with open arms, and I would have taken it on board.
I wouldn't. We're not doing that.
But I actually, do you know what? Is it a car crash? Maybe, but we just make the best of it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't. Car crash is harsh. I don't know about car crash. It's not the best card. It's heavily reliant on Johnny Fisher selling out.
Yeah,
most of the tickets. Dave Allen's got a good following. Sorry, round 2. I'm also giving to Warburton. I didn't do the scoring there. We're in round 3 now. Got slightly sidetracked. Right, let me just change the chat box slightly. It's a little bit weird.
The card is what the card is, right?
Yeah.
I think we have to accept. I'm going to go along the lines of saying this is a next gen card, even the main event. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like this one doesn't. Like if it goes beyond the shores, it's going to drown. In terms of viewers, this is a UK show.
Yeah. This
is a British show. This is a proud to be British show.
Definitely. Conway's starting to fight a really much cleaner.
Yeah.
Warburton, the commentary made a good point there. Conway looks huge for a middleweight. Warburton's still holding centre of ring. That's a good body shot. It's a lot better from Conway. It's basically he's doing what he was doing in round 1 and 2, but he's just a bit more active. Round 2 could have gone either way. And this so far is a pretty clear Conway round. Good uppercut. Conway's doing his stuff right now.
Yeah, it's interesting fight. I mean, like I said to you, I think we're gonna get to know a lot about a lot of fighters probably on these cards. These are the kind of cards where people can make a name for themselves as well.
Yeah.
Spotlight is not too much off them with like a big card, or you get lost on a big card. So this is a chance for some fighters to make a name for themselves. The thing is as well, every single fight, because I noticed with this one, the Riyadh are not sponsoring this one. From what I can see, there's no sponsoring a Riyadh season on here. No,
I don't think so.
So, oh no, yeah, there is. But to be honest with you, do I think that it was a bit? Turkey was probably a bit disappointed with the fight, but you know the standard that he wants is. And who are we giving that round to?
I've given it to Conway. I've gone Conway's first round, but I to be fair, round 2 again could have gone either way. I liked Warburton's activity, but Conway was much cleaner in round 3.
So how many fights have we got now to the main?
One after this, we got this, one more, and then main event.
Yeah.
Bullshit is only on the zone. I got TNT Sports and Sky Sports. Hold on. But can't watch a UK card. I'm going to guess by the fact your name's Callie Craig, you are American. That sucks. I don't think me and Paolo can necessarily advocate the use of certain websites, but they work. So in this scenario, if it ain't broke, don't you know? I'm not saying anything.
No English.
Conway's hurting him here. Warburton's having to hold. These body shots have an effect. Really,
I do agree with Callie Craig though.
Again, more body shots and an uppercut going. He's changing the levels as he goes. Evs, I've just read that comment. Yeah, we need to do that. But again with the body shots, he's just landing. Down to my smoking habits. I'm from Essex. Oh! It's going to end. It's going to end. Conway's got him backed up. Powell comes in.
Craig, man. Craig's killing me.
There we go. Kieran Conway by knockout. Round 4.
Done.
Earth. What an idiot I am. Right, it's not going to end by knockout. Yes, it will.
Courtney, this one's for you. I will chew with my mouth open.
There we go. Look at the graphics we've got now. They could get better, but they will. But look at that. Anyway, I'm getting too excited by my own work. That's not humble.
Callie Craig from Essex, by the way, Connor.
Oh, okay. How can you not watch the fight?
Because he doesn't have, what he's saying is he doesn't have.
Oh, you don't have it. Oh, well, my advice still stands then.
What is your advice?
No, I don't have. No. No hablo English.
Just say it, man.
No hablo English.
Just say it. You ain't going to get rough.
No. I can't say it twice. That's where we get dodgy.
I hear it.
If you go back about 3 minutes.
Just out of curiosity, for the people watching now, can you just say word for word what you said about Michael Buffer the other day, please, for entertainment purposes? I haven't put the clip up yet, but what did you say? We've sworn already, so that's done.
What did I say?
Michael Buffer. No, you can. You definitely can.
I can't remember what it was,
You can. Like I can see it. Your face is red. Like the pressure's got to you. You're finished.
No. I said Michael Buffer's fucked me, but
no, did he?
There was context. Yeah, no, did he? There was context. He's metaphorically fucked me, not like I don't want to. Why are we doing this?
I'm just getting another clip, man. I'm just getting another clip.
We got clips. We get clips from these live streams. We do not need to.
Oh, we've done it, man. Make sure you're subscribing as well. Thank you very much. 10K views on our stream last week was great on the American one. We are recording. Connor is going live early hours in the morning for the US fights.
Hell yeah!
So, Callie Craig, if you smoke and you're up late, get
join
back
me,
on
man.
Here,
It'll be fun. We got Americans, which is always interesting. We had a Canadian last week. See, a relatively cool guy. Actually, he's subscribed, so he is a cool guy. My bad. Shitting on subscribe. I think you need to be careful with.
You're done. You know what it is? Bruce Buffer's game. That is hilarious. Bruce Buffer's game. Michael Buffer and Bruce Buffer, crazy.
Nah, not Bruce. He's UFC. We're boxing, man. Come on. There's a boxing stream, but neither of them. Only Michael can fight me. There we go. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Pause. Did he? I don't give a shit. There we go.
But you're from Brighton, so you know what I'm saying is.
Yeah, exactly. I get liberated for what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a good start to the stream, people.
Crazy convo, man. Let's actually talk about boxing anyway. Who do you think's going to win tonight? Dave Allen or Johnny Fisher?
I've got Johnny Fisher. I'll be honest. I think I want. Actually, I like both of them. So in that sense, I'm not too fussed from a fan point of view. I'd like to see neither of them get too hurt. If there's a knockout, great, but not both of them walking out of the ring kind of thing. I think Dave Allen's too heavy. Just get the feeling he's essentially let himself come in too heavy here. He's the heaviest he's been since 2018, and that's not a good thing, I don't think, for a guy that's been trying to lose weight. Mm-hmm. If you remember, after the first fight, he said, had he been a bit fitter, he thinks he could have knocked Johnny out. For me, and it's not like we know heavyweight to heavyweights, it's not always as simple as he weighs less, he's fitter. But for me, when I look at Dave Allen, that is my logic. And I do think he's too heavy.
My logic is his mentality.
There's also that.
I don't think he can get himself up the same way for both fights. Pause. Yeah?
Yep.
So, like, in the terms of the first one, he got himself into a really positive place mentally. But Dave Allen's problem, and I'm speaking about this the other day, I saw an interview Andy Yard done. It was boxing is probably 80% mental, 20% physical.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, actually, it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So 90% of the time. And that's why people like Usyk dominate in fights, because mentally they're just ahead of most fighters. Like, in my opinion, come July, I don't think Daniel Dubois got one brain cell to go against Usyk. He's just got his power and a jab. No, but he's got his power and a jab. But Usyk's smarter. So it's like Dubois is going to have the power, but Usyk's got the brains. It's very obvious to see that. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
How much of a mental is that fight going to be? How much of a mental is this fight going to be? Can David Allen overcome what he's, previously? We know David Allen has described how hard it is to train for these fights before. So what kind of David Allen's going to turn up? That's what I need to know. First round, I'll know.
Yeah.
Until then, do you know what it is? We made a prediction the other day. And I was like, I can't really make a prediction other than Johnny Fisher wins until I see David Allen box.
Yeah, no, I understand that. My problem, the problem I've got with David Allen is purely the weight, and I think you've got Johnny Fisher who's going to be hungry, right? Because he's now there's a double side to having that kind of audience that he's got. You got just as many people that want him to win as want him to lose. Mm-hmm. He's a huge name for the actual level that we're talking about. Mm. I think he's going to be really hungry, and I think Dave Allen. I don't know. I think he's too heavy. He might bully him. It might be that he's put muscle on, and that's great. But I think he's too heavy.
The thing is, as well, Johnny Fisher's going to be fresh for the first couple of rounds, right?
Yeah.
So, how slow is David Allen going to be in those first few rounds? If he weathers that storm like he did last time, because I think Callie Craig made a good point. I should be cheering for Johnny, but personally thought Dave won the first fight and went light on Fisher. No, I agree off the first fight and what Callie Craig saying. Just bring up that comment for a minute. I agree with what Callie Craig's saying. However, my thing is, can David Allen do that again in the second fight? It's a mentality thing.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, David Allen by knockout, 2 stone heavy. He knows what he's doing. He's fought Fisher in there last time. Allen is a teacher. He isn't stupid. No, I agree. He's actually a very good boxing coach, David Allen, by the way. But like I said to you, there's the saying, man, a great fighter doesn't make a great boxing coach. A great boxing coach doesn't necessarily mean they're a great fighter. I think they're 2 different things. So I don't think we can look at it like that. He's definitely got more experience than Johnny Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
But is he limited in what he can physically do?
Yeah. The worry is you're right. Fisher's going to come out quick. And the first 2 or 3 rounds, David Allen probably just needs to stay away a little bit. Or hurt him. But yeah. I think it's better to stay away. The later rounds, I think Allen is probably too heavy. So for me, I'm looking at rounds 4, 5, and 6, and that's David Allen's best shot.
Yeah.
Because that's where Fisher likes to start strong, and we see that his power carries, but he does get tired. I'm a bit on the fence, but I think Fisher's just going to be sharper.
Do we need to? Are you the same as me, and you're going to assess Allen when you see him come into the ring in the first round? That's where I'm going to make my decision.
I need to know how fit he is. If he's 2 stone heavier, but that 2 stone is muscle, and he can move around like he could last time, then he's going to knock Johnny Fisher out. But if he's 2 stone heavier because he's not trained properly, which we know Dave Allen can do, it does happen, then Johnny Fisher's going to maul him. Johnny Fisher, we know what he is. He's not the most skillful boxer. Really, as boxers go, I think Dave Allen put it really well when he said Johnny Fisher's a better athlete than he is boxer, because he is. I can see it going a few ways. I've just got the feeling Johnny Fisher's going to be blitzing quite quick.
Callie Craig, he might well have been lucky to catch Fisher in the 4th, but you can't underestimate Dave. He has the experience. He's actually a good boxer. I think the extra on Dave would just help him soak it up. Maybe. But the punches earlier on, as I said to you, that's when Fisher's going to be most dangerous. But then if it goes into the latter rounds, are we going to see what we saw last time? Because I've never seen Fisher look so slow later on.
The later rounds, the later the round, the further into the fight we go, the better it is for Dave Allen. Even really, that means that Johnny Fisher has done something wrong, because Fisher likes to start quick, end it quick. Dave Allen's a slugger. He's great boxing IQ, but his technique for throwing certain punches is incredible in how wild it is for a guy that's got his experience. But he knows how to move you. He knows where to hit you and when to hit you. Like, it is. I don't know. I really don't know.
I never thought Joe Joyce was always nice, though.
I was about to say, I don't think Johnny Fisher's too nice. I think he's nice out of the ring. We saw what he did to Babbage. That wasn't nice. I think you're right. Maybe in this context, actually, of him versus Dave Allen, maybe the first time, because they are mates, really. He's a fan of Dave Allen.
Not every fighter's got to square up, punch him in the way in, and.
Oh no, of course.
I don't even like seeing that, to be honest with you, because Bivol and Baturbiev, prime examples. You don't need to be spiteful. Them lot can smile and shake your hand, but best believe when you get in the ring, they are mashing you up differently. But outside of the ring, you can stand next to them. There's no pushing. Do you get it?
Yeah. That's true. It's true.
Naya Nui, another one. I'm talking, these are pound for pounds I'm mentioning, by the way. Naya Nui. Have you ever seen that guy be disrespectful, in a face-off? Just randomly, off his own back? No. Yeah. And to be fair to both of them, it's probably hard. I'll give you a prime example. Do you remember Boatsi and Aziz fighting? When's the next fight?
Next fight will be should be now, really. They're showing adverts at the moment. It should be.
Boatsi and Aziz was a great example. Them two are good friends. But they turned it off for the fight and the build-up. And then resumed afterwards. I don't mind that way either as well. I think that's good. But I do like how respectful they are to each other. How much do you want to sell the fight? That's it's like, if I'm fighting if I'm fighting my good friend Courtney, you might be watching this stream or might not. He was, because he wanted to comment on my tune, send me a message, childish. But if I'm fighting him, like I'm saying to him before, that we've got to do the most to sell this fight. Like, I'm going to slap you in the face. I'm going to do this, do that. Like, some people have them conversations before. Don't get it twisted. But there are genuinely some nice people in boxing. I prefer the nice people who can do the talking in the ring. Adam Azim, another great example. I've had so many conversations with that guy. The most respectful guy will stop and speak to anyone. Honestly, anyone. He don't walk around with security, or he ain't got his people around him walking him from one place to another. Like, really respectful and friendly guy. And so is his brother as well. And Adam Azim's touted to be another something special to come out of this country.
There's no need for the animosity, especially in this fight. There's no need for it. We're not talking world title where you really want to get in their head, but unrelated, or slightly, just a little reminder, because we've got a few people here. Next week, we got later tonight, I'm back doing Hiruta versus Marino.
Scroll up to the top as well if you want to join the conversation for the boxing.
True.
And throw your input in. We can add you into the stream by clicking the link at the top of the comments. Call in, we call it.
And then next week, I've got at least one of us is doing the GBM Sports Terry Harper card, Maxie Hughes, Joe Hayde, it's a really good card. And then on Saturday, Josh Taylor versus Echo Esserman. And there's an American card as well. So we might have 3 streams then. And we've got the boxing this week show that we do every single week, and that's on the Thursday at 7:45. So it's quite a lot. For you lads doing see, this is the good thing, because we're moving into all sorts of sports. Right now, no, but it's happening.
We are actually doing MMA. We're talking about doing it. UFC. UFC and Bellator, I want to do.
I'll do one championship. There's not much we don't want to do. I'll be honest.
Boxing's the proper. It's a bread and butter of the channel, but this is a sports channel. We're going to be doing darts coverage, MMA. The channel's been running a long time, but we created a new YouTube channel because we had our own separate platforms before. To direct everything here. So where it looks like we've just started doing this, we've been doing this a while. Well, we've lost subscribers from our last channel, which is annoying.
A little bit. This is essentially a broadcast channel. So right now it's boxing. That's the bread and butter. That's what we know. But we are doing darts. We are bringing MMA, and we are bringing football streams. It's gonna have a lot.
Bring Callie's coming up, because we need to give him some assurance. I promise you now, you will not see us do a live stream of Misfits.
No,
that's not what's happening here.
This won't happen. Unless it's a joke stream where we just take the piss, but we're not missing it to beat.
There's no Bellator. PFL bought them out, so it's PFL we're going to be doing then.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
PFL. Just going back to this. Sorry, very quickly. We don't know. we were just talking about this. So has Alan trained properly? We hope so, but he's coming 2 stone heavier than he's coming the heaviest he's been since 2018.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit nervous. We kind of generally on the opinion, if Alan's trained properly, he could beat Johnny Fisher. If he's not trained, I think he'll get stopped. And stopped potentially early. But we're gonna have to wait and see. He's looked good in fight week, but that doesn't really mean much.
Yeah, I hear it. Thank you for the comment, Caleb. And Callie Craig, can I just say, I would rather drag my balls through glass than watch a Misfits card.
Oh, we're never getting invited to a Misfits show. Oh well.
I wouldn't watch it at home. I can't pretend I'm going to go and watch it.
Yeah. Maybe. No. Trying to think if they could get anyone. I don't care.
Not sure what Callie Craig's done there. He's trying to send us some instructions that turn off our laptop. Maybe. Love that, mate. Fair enough. Yeah. Like I said to you before, Misfits is not the thing. It's not us, man. No. Maybe Connor, not me.
Nah, but I'm not watching. I can't take it seriously though. It would be a pointless stream.
Yesterday I seen on social media they done a 4-man tag team match. The game's gone. They've ruined.
Yeah, but do you know who was in that?
I couldn't care. 4 people in the ring. This is WWF. Come on, man.
No. But you got. Have you seen Love Island? Have you seen Curtis Pritchard?
Yeah. But this is my point.
I know, but that melt. Look, I don't like Misfits.
Do you know what, Callie Craig? Till calling up Froch. Would you listen? I need to ask the fans watching. Would you not mind if we watched that? Outside of that, I don't know, but only because I want to see Froch get beaten up. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, you want to see Froch get beaten up?
Yeah. Eddie Hall, yeah, see, that's where it gets stupid. Eddie Hall fighting 2 dwarfs. It's ridiculous. It's a circus. It's a circus, and that is. Even if you put 1 or 2 good fights on there, on the Misfits cards, well, consider what a good fights. They're still not high level. So
no, that's true. Yeah. No, we'll if we get stuff like that, we'll watch it. But we ain't watching YouTube.
But they're too, yeah. The YouTubers and
that's cool.
I think the worst thing I've watched to get especially. I'm no fan of Froch, by the way. Yeah. Not many people are fans of Froch. I'll be honest with you. They're not. Connor's camera has gone out of focus when we spoke about Froch. You see what I'm saying to you? You see what his name does to the aesthetics of the stream, ruins it.
No, I'm gonna fiddle. I'm gonna muck about with it now.
Did you know he fought at Wembley?
What, Froch, did he? How many people?
80,000.
Really?
Yeah.
What humble guys.
I seen him say it the other day. I didn't realise, to be fair.
Wow.
When's his fight starting?
Sutton's just making his ring walk. This is taking a.
It's because the cards got. It was 8:40. This is very early.
Yeah, it's gone quick.
I don't think David Allen and Fisher's going 12 rounds.
No, it's going to be an early night. Seriously, what the fuck's going on with this?
He's back now. He's back.
Oh, we're back. What a night.
Pick the best fight nights to watch. No, I agree with what you're saying, but
I don't know if I can sing, actually. That's bad. I can't sing. Ring walk at 9:30ish. Yeah, so we've got 10 rounder now. Sutton's a bit of a pain in the ass, but George Liver. And by pain in the ass, I mean he's tricky. I don't mean he's a problem. I'd hope so. I'd hope 9:30.
I hope so.
I hope earlier, but I wouldn't really be surprised if they push it back. Dave Allen did say on his Instagram that he'd be walking out 9:30. So maybe. Does feel like this card's missing.
He's milking this ring walk, isn't he?
Oh, big time.
It's Sutton walking out now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big main card at the Copper Bosch.
Fight won't start till 10:20. Better start earlier than that.
They'll have Big John in the ring doing something in the between main card.
They might get Catterall and Eubank in the ring at some point, actually. Obviously, that got announced today. Harlem Eubank versus Jack Carroll. Yeah.
Harlem Eubank,
yeah. Eat the Chinese. Bash. Oh, I want a Chinese right now, actually. That's
China
good.
Bosch. China Bosch, man.
All right, George Lillard's making his way. Well,
Vaccine
slowly.
Bosch.
Vaccine Bosch.
Oh, it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's this has got to be the funniest, I think, the weirdest stream that we've done for this, you know.
Blue Orchid. I need to go to the Blue Orchid. We'll sort it. No, I'm joking.
Blue Orchids. I've heard that's unreal, by the way. Obviously, Callie Craig's saying he's from Essex, so I don't know where in Essex or if he's been there before. But Blue Orchids, I've heard is good. I'm actually might be going there soon myself. Do you get it? So, yeah, man. I'm waiting for what do you call it? Do you know what? Grew up in Romford. Fair enough. I used to work in Hornchurch many years ago. So, I mean, sorry.
You grew up in Romford. How are you not supporting Johnny all the way? There's got to be.
Yeah, but he said it at the start. He said he would normally support Johnny Fisher, but you can't deny that a lot of people's opinions are that Dave Allen won the first fight, right?
Nah, no, but I need to see. I've not seen a single Bosch. I've seen one Bosch from Callie Craig. I need to see more Bosches. Yeah. Romford Bull Army, everything.
They turn up, you know. When I went to Wembley SSE Arena to watch Johnny Fisher on an undercard, they sold the most tickets. The main card fighter, I think, was Katie Taylor. I said this on the stream, innit? Was it Katie Taylor? I'm sure it was. She was fighting on that when I watched.
We never got to the bottom of that. Actually, who was it?
It probably, if it was Katie Taylor, I'm sure because I have watched Katie Taylor live. How many people turned up with Johnny Fisher was mad. They took over Wembley. To be fair, he does about 3,000 tickets for an undercard fighter. That is very good.
He's mental.
Have we started yet?
No, we're still waiting. They're in the ring. They're announcing Sutton. 19 wins, 1 loss, 3 knockouts. Really tricky.
Kieran McCann's here. Big up to Kieran, man. I know him. One of the judges. I had to pull him. I spoke to him when I saw him. I had to ask him about Catterall and Taylor 1. It's a question you're going to ask anyone involved with that fight, isn't it? Let's be honest. Big John, I used to live South End Road, my old stomping ground, Hornchurch, Elm Park. Yeah. I worked. I worked. I worked around there. So yeah, many years ago, and I'm from West London, so it was a journey for me every day as well. But yeah, a Big John. Now this is interesting because this was back from when Gareth Davis obviously made the comments about the first fight, which I feel like Big John did take to heart a little bit. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, but it's his son. He's going to behave how he behaves. The thing is, when you can't. It's his son, so he's going to speak how he speaks, I guess. But I wouldn't even. Do you know what it is? Yeah, he's a really nice. He comes across as a really nice guy. He's like, you look at someone like John Fury. I feel like he steals the spotlight a lot of the time, whereas Big John doesn't necessarily do that. He just brings entertainment to his own social media. But when it comes to his son's fights, he's very much on the sidelines.
True.
Do you get it? So, but yeah, that was a weird time. He fell out of a lot of people, to be fair.
He did. But then, in fairness, calling the first fight a robbery is harsh. Dave Allen won. He should have won, but I think it's one of those where you only. I don't know. I don't think it's a robbery. It's a close fight. Dave Allen should have won. George Linder put Sutton down, by the way. So we weren't really commentating. He's just knocked him down with a jab. Really, that was strong. Sutton straight back up. Sutton looks fine, but here we go. George Linder being pretty passive, considering, but he's got 2 minutes left in the round. Just got to keep him.
What a weird.
Good left hook. It was odd. Slightly off balance, but also George Linder being very sensible here. Not pounced on him. Still landing.
Experience?
Yeah. I mean, for a 22-year-old, it's a lot of experience. Normally, you'd see them just jump on him, which at this stage in their career can end really well. But when you've got someone that is got the experience of Sutton and the amount of wins, it's not sensible. Yeah. He's doing well. And he's still landing some big punches here as well. I do think Sutton was off balance more than hurt, but good jab again by Lillard. Still a minute left in the round.
Yeah, this is a weird fight. What a weird knockdown, but
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the replay of that. He must have been off balance because it was a solid jab, but it was good shots by Lillard, good shots by Sutton as well. But I don't think Sutton's going to have the power to hurt him.
It's done damage, obviously.
Yeah. And Sutton is going for it, in fairness, but he's good opening round this. I think Sutton's already getting hit too much, though. And the feints are just not believable at the moment. There's round one. 10-8 Lillard. Lillard? Who knows? Right. In between rounds, we go for I'll go to the toilet. I'll be back in a second.
Interesting. What are you lot thinking of that first round? Very strange. Bit of a strange fight, to be honest with you. Obviously, we're going into round two soon, but yeah, I don't know. A jab. I need to see that back. I need to see that back. What are you guys thinking of tonight's card? Like, obviously, over the last couple of the weeks, what's been your favourite boxing card to watch or boxing fight? I reckon a lot of people say Eubank, Ben. But I would say for the year so far, I might chuck Bivol Beterbiev in there. Here we go, round three. Sorry, round two. Apologies. Has that shot affected him now? I don't know. Let us know if you're watching Lidard and Sutton. Has that shot affected him?
I like round 2. Missed a minute of it, but
yeah, Ben Eubank. Last couple of weeks, I can understand why people would say that. I think it was a more exciting fight to watch. And then Beterbiev and Bivol was probably more technical, wasn't it? So, oh my god, here we go.
What a shot by Lidard. Fuck. Jesus, down again. I mean, Sutton's up.
This is done.
It's not going to last much longer. That was a brilliant shot.
He was touching him a lot though. A lot leading up to that.
It's landed good again. Good shots. Good shots. Another great shot there. He's landing flush. Sutton's still throwing. No reason for the ref to step in yet. Yeah, maybe. No. It's fine now. We're one big shot away from Sutton.
This might be the earliest boxing card, I think, that finishes.
Yeah, massively. I don't remember. I mean, we could see them. We could be done by 10.
Mental.
Good shot by Lidard. Can't say his name.
I'm having technicals again, so just bear with me.
Lidard is fighting so well. I mean, Sutton, fair play, is firing back, but
what, you in round 2 still?
Yeah. 10 seconds left. How is Sutton still? Fair enough. Sutton trying to make it a bit dirty. Well, he's got through the round, but it's another 10-8. It's another 10-8.
Yeah. It's looking very one-sided at the moment. Very one-sided.
Right, now we've got KFC advert. Doesn't exactly. Ooh, keeps me KFC. He's getting schooled. He is. I'm surprised he's got up from that. I mean, that is so flush. Fair play, Aaron Sutton. Fair play. That's Sutton just potentially. I don't even know if he's done it on purpose, but he's pulled his head slightly as the punch has come in. It's probably saved him from getting oxygen. That was tough. Sutton just keeps throwing. Sutton needs to just calm down a bit. Like every time he throws, Lidard has an answer and a strong one as well.
It's been very one-sided so far, isn't it?
Very, very, very. I mean, this is setting up the Kieran Conway fight pretty beautifully. Tony Sims is a very busy man. We're a minute into round 3. I mean, is there going to be a third knockdown of the night? Sutton looks fine. It just doesn't look like he's going to threaten.
Interesting.
Lillard's very dominant at the moment. I mean, Sutton's just trying to, I think, calm
Legal
it down,
Eagles,
really.
how are you doing? Welcome to the stream back again. Thank you very much. Yeah, Tony Sims is busy, man.
More relaxed round this one, I think. I mean, Lillard's still winning it comfortably, but Sutton's just having to move about a bit more.
Oh man, it's back again for another UK stream, man. And then Boacek later on, innit? Connor.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fight, to be fair.
Yeah, Boacek, obviously, his last fight was Ishmael P. Davis, which hard. I mean, he won, but we kind of thought he would. Another late replacement.
Do you know what as well? Because Callie Craig was asking us if we'd done any of the MMA. Go on our channel. We've done a reaction video to Tornado Tag 8v8 Poland v Russia. So we released them kind of videos as well. They're not live, but they're pre-recorded. Whatever we post is really all dependent on the copyright issues of YouTube. Connor will be doing the fights from the US later on.
Then Hiruta Marino, Boacek, all of it.
So I'm going to try and do it. To be fair, I'm going to try and get there early hours in the morning. I've got to pop out after this, but I'll be back later. Listen, Tornado 8v8 tag, Poland v Russia, mental. If we go to war, like I'm looking at that video going, like I'm screwed. Like I want to say a different swear word, but nah, man. Do you know like how, like as a kid, you got the ice cream vans, you got all of this. Like they're just lifting bricks from like 8 years old. It's a different life. It's crazy.
All right, we're into round 4 now. I didn't mention it, but I thought it was kind of obvious. George Lillard got the other round. So he's, 30-25 up. Oh, good shot. Another good. Sutton's doing well, man. Sutton's got a proper chin.
No, I agree with what you're saying. Do you know what it is? It's the thing of a lot of them, like a lot of the countries, like outside of Europe, that's a different life there, isn't it? So, like, like people are conditioned to, when you look at like for example, with the MMA, a lot of the Dagestani fighters, like I don't think there's a country in the world that competes with their mentality when it comes to combat sports. Do you get it, Connor?
Yeah.
Sliding in their own sweat 5 days a week, no thanks. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
But Russian boxers aren't really a thing. I mean, I guess
no, but do you know what it is? It's a discipline. They'll train, sleep.
Yeah, true.
There's no temptation to play out or do these things if they're applied. Like I think Bivol was saying, growing up, Olympics, train, home, train.
Just answering Barry Ryan's question, we probably get more views on the US stuff. Really, got a theory about that. It's because they hear the accent and we stand out a bit.
Yeah. Whereas, respectfully for you guys, like you'll watch this because you want to, which we appreciate. But let's be honest, let's have it right. When the Americans hear a British accent, a lot of the time, not even a lot of the time actually, because if I'm not mistaken, Legal Eagles is American.
Could have been.
I think I remember him saying he was American living in the UK, but they just do well. The streams do well in America, but then not just people from America join. Philippines, all these other countries join as well.
I mean, last week was
but the Philippines love boxing. Do you know what I mean? But it's a different time zone. I think boxing live streaming in the UK is hard to please everyone, and I'm guessing nothing has changed in that fight at all. And where we are kind of at now is probably another 10-9 round for Lidard.
Yeah. So Sutton's doing better. He's doing a lot better, but he's just not. I don't know. It just George looks sharper. George looks quicker. His timing's on point. He's taken a round off there. Really,
Sutton's missing a lot, and it's going to tire him out a bit. Obviously, the zone. What channel, man? Do you know what are your thoughts on that? Actually, people like obviously, I know a couple of you have expressed. Yeah, that's it. I knew it. Legal Eagles was American. That's it. So, is that a thing? Legal Eagles, like, do they? Obviously, you live in the UK now. I know. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but you live in the UK. I know. Navreti gave us loads of views. Yeah, 10. I think it was 10,000 on that one.
Yeah, 10 11, something like that.
10, 11K. But do you get that a lot? Like, probably because you live here, you hear it every day. But why are Americans so fascinated by the British accent? I don't know. It is actually a thing with the streams because you do get a lot more Americans listening to the British streams. Plus, they think that every English person's teeth is yellow, which is mad disrespectful as well. It's true, though, isn't it? Obviously, do you know what it's actually when you think about it? The dental care in America is real. That they have great teeth. I will say one thing about Americans: they've got great teeth. Do you know what I mean?
Leonard's starting to that was huge. How is Sutton still standing? The commentators say right there. This is the issue. Sutton can move about, and he's not. He stays inactive in the fight. The minute he comes and steps inside, he's losing. He's beaten to the punch. He loses the infight, and not just loses it, but he's getting hurt. And he got dropped twice, obviously in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And the way he's fighting at the moment, he's going to get dropped again. There's only minute 30 left, but he's going to get dropped again.
I love Kelly Craig, I swear to God. You know what, though? It is probably a conception until someone comes over. They probably, maybe they think, do you know what it is, though? I'll be honest with you. If I was from America and I heard the Liverpudlian accent, I wouldn't have a clue what they're saying.
Oh, what up? Yeah.
So I can side with the Americans there.
Bit of Scouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of Scouse.
No one can understand them, though. Let's be honest, Connor.
Oh, what a shot. He's down again. Called it. Tell you, every time he comes in, he's getting beaten to punch.
He's knackered.
Towels in.
Should have been in about 3 rounds ago.
There we go.
How much is he getting hit leading up to that? I'm just watching it now. My internet's a bit delayed, so I'm just watching it now.
Most live viewers we had at one point. So the Navarrete stream we had 102 or something on concurrent that we're watching. But across the whole thing, like 10.5K. So that, yeah.
People prefer and I'm just seeing the build up now because my thing's a bit delayed. But people, great knockdown. Needed to be thrown in. Unreal. Great performance, though. Well, listen, he's one-sided fight. We might actually see a main card before 10:30.
We should do. I think there's no reason that we don't see the main card. We don't see them walking out by 9:30. I'll be a bit annoyed if we're sat for 23 minutes, if I'm honest, and they don't come out.
Yeah. That's it.
The only thing I'm thinking is Harlem Eubank and Jack Catterall are probably going to get in the ring. That'll delay it a little bit.
Yeah. Is that really a fight that we want to see, though? Harlem Eubank and Jack Catterall?
I'm surprised. I think that's a really hard fight for Catterall. That's not an easy comeback.
Really a fight I want to see. I would have preferred to have seen Conor Benn and Harlem Eubank.
Maybe. But then, I don't know. If Conor, for me, I'd only want to see Conor Benn at a higher weight. So I'm just watching the replay.
What did you guys think? Anyone watching that fight? That's in the comments.
Shot.
Did anyone just see that fight? What did you not think about that? Because I was, I thought the title should have been thrown in about 2 rounds ago. I'm going to be honest with you lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, for those who have just joined, we are, and I think we'll keep saying it. We've got. I'd rather see. Now we get promo stuff while they warm up. I'd rather see Harley Benn v Harlem. Do you know what Harley Benn v Harlem Eubank is?
No.
Have you seen Harley Benn? He just got into a fight. It's a shame we.
Harley Benn. I don't mind Harley Benn, but he's not.
Can you?
He ain't that.
Do you know what we need to do? Level. Can we not mirror like one of your social media screens to this?
What do you mean?
So, like Instagram or TikTok videos, can you not show it on here as a thing? Because if we do YouTube, yes, we will get flagged. But if we can show TikTok videos and other stuff, we can show these lot the Harley Benn getting into a fight and comment on it whilst we're doing this. I don't know how possible it is, but I think that's the only way you get around the copyright thing.
Yeah, for tonight, I'm going to say no. For next week, we can look at it. Tonight, it's going to be complicated. I don't know.
Basically, go on. I think it's on Instagram or YouTube, and just type in Harley Benn.
Yeah,
he got into an altercation. I think last night.
Harlem Eubank would knock out Harley Benn in round 1.
Harley Benn's not on the same level.
No.
But he's not fighting at any really decent level. He hasn't fought for a long time.
He's Tommy Fury level, like in terms of family name. Like that's comparable. Harlem Eubank's a serious fight. Eubank will give Catterall problems. I think Catterall. I don't know. Eubank might be too powerful. I think it's a tough fight. I'm excited to watch that.
Opateo v Square One June the 8th.
I'd just like to see him get beat. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can agree with that category.
Jay Opateo is a fighter that I'm always excited. He's had a little bit of a longer layoff than normal, but I'm excited to see him back in the ring. It's a shame it's going to be on the night I'm at DFC. Flip's sake. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, I work for a boxing company and we run semi-professional boxing shows. Don's Fight Club linked to the Don's Fight Club, which are their own boxing platform. Official DFC. I do all the I run the media for them and help run the show basically. Yeah. One of my many things I do on top of my job and life. And we've got a show on June the 8th. Maidstone, Kent is where the show is, but it's on a Sunday at 3:00. Yeah, man. There's if you ever see it, official DFC _ on Instagram. We put on semi-professional fights, kickboxing as well, K1, and there's 15 fights on this card. And the man here is the picture man behind it as well. So posters.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we're both. I help run it, and Connor does a lot of the pictures for it with the other 2 guys that we do this with. So yeah, we'll both be there. And no, it's good. It's a good night out. We had about 1,500 people turn up at the last one, and we're expecting similar numbers again. Big fights on the card. So yeah, just if you like a little bit of small hall boxing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're not sure about where to get tickets, message Hooked Casuals, and we can sort the tickets out for you through that. Well, I can anyway, and I've got access to Hooked Casuals Instagram. So yeah, but York Hall, though, what a place!
That was random, but yes, York Hall is the place.
What's the worst? I've got this question. What's the worst place that you've gone and watched boxing? be it live, and this is when people want to comment, can be the look. We've already sworn, so we ain't monetizing from this. Can be the shittest place that you've been in to watch boxing, grimiest, borderline crack den, maybe. I don't know. What's the worst place that you've gone and watched boxing?
It wasn't grimy, but Wembley wasn't great. It's too big.
Really? I mean, I just said crack den. You said Wembley. That is
no, that's what I'm saying. It's not grimy. It's not like
saying that. Not saying that I've watched boxing in a crack den, but I'm saying similar settings where it's just.
It's not like that. It's not. No, Wembley's not a shithole, but you got to be paying.
No, Wembley is a shithole.
Thousands.
I live near it. Like it's a shithole.
No, I'm talking the stadium though. The actual stadium's not.
Okay, so you know the walk from the train station to the stadium, and you go underneath the bridge and you go to the main bit of the stadium. Yeah. That is the only nice thing about Wembley. However, if you come out of the station and turn left, you're on the high road now. Yeah. You're in Wembley. It's very different. It's very different, and it's just one turn. So no, I will stand by your comment. Wembley is a bit of a shithole, but yeah.
That's a great shot. So they're just showing this shot again. The knockout punch there is ridiculous. Sutton still got back up, but
what a win for him though. Really impressive performance.
No. Right. So how quickly are we going to get this fight? It's 9:15.
Are we going to see Ed Sheeran or someone? Ed Sheeran was at Wembley singing or something like that for the Aston Villa game, was he? Or was he there watching?
Watch it. I don't know.
Someone said to me that Ed Sheeran was at the Aston Villa game. Just be funny if we got Big John in the middle of the ring belting out Celine Dion.
Oh, I mean, that'd be amazing.
I'm here for it, man. Yeah. We're getting closer to the fight though, but I don't think that they're ready to come out this early. So I think we're just going to see it very delayed.
We're going to see a lot of adverts.
Yeah.
I'm hungry as well. I need some food. Oh, no, I got.
What are you ordering?
I'm not ordering anything. I'm going to get. I cooked chicken wings earlier, so I'll just eat them again. I've already eaten some, but I don't know.
Just chicken wings and nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, no, just chicken wings, nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else, like no sidewinders with it, or do you know what I mean?
No, man, just chicken.
That's why you're hungry.
This season, I got spicy ones and lemon and herb ones, but
you can't do spicy.
I've just said spicy ones and lemon and herb. I got 2.
Throw the lemon and herbs in the bin.
No. There's nothing wrong with lemon and herb. I need spice.
Sims looks like he's on Valium. Yeah, I hear it. But league illegals, if you're still here, I got to ask you, man. Americans have great teeth. They really do. Like, they don't need to go Turkey. Everyone in the UK goes to Turkey. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, like, it's mad. Sims looks like he's on Valium. I hear it. Do you know what though? What is he? 61 now? 62? He's getting on a bit. Yeah, and his daughter's making a debut on, I want to say, Misfits. His daughter, Demi Sims, is boxing on Misfits. Tony Sims, though, legend.
Massive legend.
Do you know what? Do you know what? It's true, though. A lot of people have said that. I'm just going to call you Craig. Cali Craig, or I can call you Cali Craig. But yeah, like, I hear what you're saying. You want to try and get it done over here. All that flying around business over there to get it done too long. If you want to get it done, obviously, that is. Yeah, 100%. I don't actually think. I know a couple of people. I know this isn't the boxing conversation, but we got to keep the fans happy, Connor. So we talk about whatever they're talking about in the comments, and that's what we're gonna do until David Allen comes on, Johnny Fisher. So no, I hear it, man. Do you know who? Do you know who? What was I gonna say? Yeah, turkey teeth. Just get them done here. If you get them done here, what do you call them? It's not turkey teeth. Yeah, if you get infections of that, you got to go back. Yeah, it's long. Can't be asked for all of that. Can't be asked for all of that. But I got to ask you this question. And the winner of this fight, where did they go?
Johnny Fisher goes for the British title.
Can he beat David Adelaide?
Yeah, of course.
What was that?
Can he beat David Adelaide? I don't know.
Can
I think he can. The problem is, I also think David Adelaide could just hit him, and then it's done.
Can at this stage? No. I'm not saying that Johnny Fisher can't get there, but at this stage, because British level now, we're talking the Wardleys, we're talking Clarks, we're talking David Adelaide's, we're talking who else is there? Solomon Dakers. No, but these are the guys that he's gonna be fighting. So
I don't mind the Solomon Dakers fight,
but they're hard fights. Do you know what I mean? Solomon Dakers is probably the more sensible fight to take out of them. But if you're not on your A game, Solomon Dakers can be a very difficult fight. Obviously, I think he lost against Adelaide. It was a great shot. If any of you watched that fight, but
I think Johnny Fisher knocked Solomon Dakers out.
Yeah,
quite early again. I'm just not. I'm not convinced by Dakers. I'll be honest. Adelaide, yeah, Johnny Fisher has to have a great performance. He needs to. I don't know, because Johnny Fisher gets hit. We've seen David Allen hurt Fisher. So
that's something we've been saying for a while. But again, with Moses, he's 19, so I think we've got to be careful we don't push him too hard, too early, because we've done that before, and we've seen that with certain fighters. Like, don't get me wrong, Dubois is a world champion now, yeah, but I do think that he was pushed very young.
Massively. I mean, he was
and it nearly went against him, but he come back from it. Great fight, right time, won the title. Big up to him.
Yeah.
That can also happen with Moses, but we just don't want to take that risk. I think he's got to get his experience properly. There's no point putting him in to a British title fight now. I think he needs 2 or 3 more fights before we're looking at that British title. But that's even if he goes for the British title, he might skip it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to lie. For me, I think he's above that already. Like, we're going to see him out next week, I believe, on the Taylor Esserman undercard. I really don't see a world where Moses doesn't. I'm sure he'd love to win a British title.
Yeah.
But it'd be the most pointless fight camp. Oh, here we go. It's like I write the script. Harlem Eubank and Jack Hatter are in the ring. Anyway, Moses is too good. He'd destroy Adelaide. Destroy Fisher. That crease would be. What's the point?
Interesting. Tyson done what, by the way? Are we? Do you think
I'm excited by this fight?
I think. Do you think there's a lot of respect between them two?
Don't know. Oh, you mean Mike Tyson? Yeah. He was heavyweight champion at 21.
No. I agree with what you're saying. What I'm saying is, I mean, we're talking Mike Tyson's like.
I was going to say that's a different animal.
That's 21-year-old Mike Tyson. He might 100 of them might be up a gorilla.
I think it's way less than 100.
58-year-old Mike Tyson, 400 couldn't beat up a gorilla, but 121-year-old Mike Tyson's, 121-year-old Mike Tyson's, one half of a 21-year-old Mike Tyson would put 58-year-old Mike Tyson's in the grave.
Oh yeah.
Do you get it? But Mike Tyson was a different specimen when he was in his prime.
Moses's ability is stupid.
One Darren too.
Oh, there's two of me.
Connor's got a twin. El Jefe.
Why that's happened? There we go. Looking weird.
As I said, guys, you can join the stream and jump in and have a chat. Join in on the main card if you want to speak with us, talk with us. We will let people in. I think if needs be, Connor, we can add 2 people in anyway. We can add more in, I'm sure. I'm not sure how many boxes Connor's got.
We can technically we can go to like 10, but I think that'd be good. That's where it gets messy, but we can do that.
Yeah. We do what you lot want. Out of curiosity as well, whilst you've got people watching, what are the streams, what boxing matches are you looking forward to that, so we can, because we've got streams lined up, we've got them booked in, we're going to try and schedule them so people know, which ones they want to tune in for.
You don't need your cam on. You can it's like a call in, but you don't have to put, if you want to put your camera on, you can absolutely just talk.
You can take the camera off and just talk.
Yeah.
That is one thing that we didn't mention to people. You don't have to have your camera on. You can join it as if a call-in show. Who's watched? What's the call-in show that's on ITV1? Was it ITV1, the daytime one, where the guy always gets stitched up?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I can't remember the name of it.
What is it? It's the funniest thing. Anyway, it could be like that. You could call in, and that's for anyone in the chat. We can have multiple people in. You can call in. Do whatever you need to do. You just click the link and we'll add you in. Like I said to you. Or if you just want to watch the stream, more than welcome to as well. We're still going to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a good point. What are people excited for? It's helpful for us, but it's also we can talk about it. Let's think what we got UK-wise coming up, or just boxing-wise. We've got Plant Charlo, we've got Echo Esserman next week.
Plant Charlo, I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Obviously, not fighting each other yet. They're doing the whole build-up, but at least we got the event. We'll have a live for that. It's going to be an American one, so I don't know how many people who are here will join us, but we will be live. Anyone who does join us is a legend, because that's a tough.
We are doing Usyk and Dubois, aren't we?
Oh yeah, have to.
Yeah, we're doing Usyk and Dubois.
We got a lot to do. They're doing the advert now for Alan Fisher. They kind of let's see.
There's only one Johnny Fisher.
I think we're going to see a really good Johnny Fisher.
Keep an eye on the tab you got. I can't see the tab you see about if anyone jumps in. As well.
Yeah, I'm on it now. I've got it open.
Do you know what? This is a big test for Johnny Fisher. But do you know what? He does the right things, though. I will give it to him. He trains and he goes all over the world, spars, trains. He knows what he knows who to learn off, and I think that's going to help him massively in his career.
Yeah, definitely. I just 12 amateur fights, 11 pro fights. Is this too much? That's the problem.
No, because I think, do you know what it is? Yeah, I think boxing, I'm sure everyone can agree who's watching, but pre-Saudi, Yeah, because take Saudi away, because a lot's happened since they've come in. But pre-Saudi, I think over the years, promoters were too safe with their fighters and they were putting them in one-sided fights.
True.
And I think now it's changed. Boxing's moving so quick now that you have to be put in these fights to see what you're made of.
Yeah.
10.
We got Sweet Caroline. They're going to do the ring walks. We're going to get a ring walk at 9:30. This is crazy. Ba, ba, ba. Go on. David Diamante is walking them in. There we go. Main event time, people. Right, just to recap, final predictions. I'm going Johnny Fisher. I'm going, actually, I think maybe early. It's not early at all. Round 4, round 5 stoppage. Where are we going, Paolo? What are you doing?
Early stoppage. Nah, I don't know. I need to see David Allen in round 1. I told you. I need to see David. Don't ask me until round 1. Okay? No, seriously, because I need to know what David Allen's turning up. This is my thing. If it's applied David Allen, it could be a long night for Fisher. But him being 2 stone heavier, I need to see if it's going to be in his favour. If it's not, it's so hard to make a prediction. But I know with this fight, if the best Allen turns up, it is a big problem for Fisher.
Massive. We've got Stephen Hudson supporting Big Dave. Round 7 knockout. Okay, we'll keep a note of these. We've got Dave Allen knockout. Come on, Evs, give a round. Give it a round. We need rounds. We need
round. No, or are we just saying knockout? But again, who's with me? We need to see what Allen's turning up. I think this is my thing. I'm rolling with this narrative.
I want predictions now. I'm going Fisher round 5, but I want Dave Allen to win. I'll be honest, I'm a big Dave Allen fan, but I'm going Fisher round 5. No. Fisher round 8. Final. Stephen Hudson is going Big Dave round 7. Evs is going Dave Allen.
Exactly. Legal Eagles.
Dave Allen round 7.
But Legal Eagles knows it's the form. The form is the most important thing. He knows, man.
Paolo, you got to give a prediction right now.
I'm not. If everyone wants, do you not hear, like everyone commenting, you hear what I'm saying, right? I don't need to give a prediction right now. I need to see.
You do.
I don't.
Fine. Dave Allen's making his walk.
There's only one.
We got a lot of round 7 David Allen.
He's looking big, though. He's looking big.
Yeah, he does look big.
Is this going to go in his favour or is it not?
I'm not sure. He looks strong.
Who's he got in his corner? Jamie Moore?
Yeah. He's Jamie Moore's trainer. He's got a good team. Weirdly, though, because of the fact he trains fighters,
Jamie Moore, correct me if I'm wrong, used to train Chantel Cameron. Does he train? He don't train Catterall, does he?
I don't think they train Catterall, but
no,
they
No, he doesn't train Catterall. I'm sure he doesn't.
I might. No, I think he does.
My knowledge is sick if that is the case.
Does train Catterall. He does. He does. Of course, he does because Catterall spars with Joe Hayden all the time.
We know what we're talking about here.
Yeah,
that's all I know. Bad. We know what we're talking
never
about.
Never doubt. Look, Dave Allen's got a bit of a waist on him, but he does look strong.
A bit of a waist on him.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of a, you know.
But maybe that's a game plan. Come in heavier, assert himself a bit. What's Johnny Fisher doing for this fight? Listen, it's big night for David Allen. These are the things he wished for. Like, I'm more happy he's main card. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. How many, come on, like main card at the Copper Bosch, and I don't call it the Copper Box anymore. I call it the Copper Bosch.
It is. It's the Copper Bosch, man. Yeah. Johnny Fisher's making his way.
Yeah, my thing's lagging a bit, so I'm a bit behind. But yeah. What are you lot's thoughts on DAZN taking over the fight game? Really, I'm a bit peed off because they took TNT, and there's just so many subscriptions that you've got to pay for now. DAZN, TNT, and it's just money people don't have. To be honest, today's day and age.
That's the problem. It's getting more competitive as well, so they're less likely to join together. How much Dave Allen getting paid for this fight? I don't know. I'll have a little look. I'd be surprised if it's as high as that, but David. Okay, so suggestions are in the. It's similar apparently to the first bout, which is rumored. Dave Allen got $250K for. Johnny Fisher took $280. So they're getting paid well. So my bad, Evs. You were low, not high.
How much are you getting paid?
$245K is the rumored for Dave Allen.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, amazing. Country Roads. Johnny Fisher looks focused. Big money. Big money. Yeah, serious money.
Great money for Dave. Great money for Dave. He's the only thing I will say. His Hearn knows what to pay or looks after his fighters, to be fair. I know he gets called a scumbag a lot by a lot of people, but you can't deny that people have helped. Country Roads.
We got Trevor here saying Dave's getting knocked out. Trevor, you got to give a round for the Johnny Fisher win. We're doing predictions. Come on. Country Roads. Yes, legal.
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain home.
It's a good thing you can't sing, otherwise you might get this whole stream taken down.
Take me home. Da 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 da. Sorry, guys. Leave the singing. What's that one? Leave the singing before the singing leaves you. That's Jamie Carragher. Leave the football before the football leaves you.
Leave the football before the football leaves you. That's terrible. That was so bad.
He's a Liverpool fan as well. That's mental. Yeah. You know? He's one of the Liverpool fans that don't go to Liverpool. Clearly.
Whoa. No, I just can't do accents. I got family in Liverpool. What are you on about?
So
don't try it.
You're basically Scouse.
My granddad's Scouse. Most of my family are in Liverpool.
Is it?
A lot of my family are in Liverpool. My dad was born there.
Yeah. Your dad's Scouse?
My dad ain't Scouse. He didn't live there. He was born there. Different. But
so he was just in the hospital and then he moved.
Yeah. But my granddad grew up on the docks, so
the docks, legendary man. Shout out Connor's granddad. What's his name?
Peter. He is a legend.
Shout out Peter.
Johnny Fisher looks set. He looks good. I don't know. I've got my predictions in place, but it could be wrong. We got 3 judges that I've never heard of. Actually, no, never mind. This year, Michael Alexander, obviously heard of. Marcus McDonald.
Big up. Are you a Liverpool or Everton fan? That is the question, Stephen Hudson. What did you think of Connor's accent there as well, by the way?
No, I was about to say, just ignore that. That was terrible. But I'm not good at accents. I might have just lost someone. Go on, David Diamante's in it.
Interesting.
Liverpool. Yes! Number 20. Come on. Oh, have I got anything Liverpool related in this little setup here? No, the only thing I got is my keys. I'll get my keys. There you go. Come on.
He should have. So no intention to support Brighton and Hove Albion growing up or Crawley Town.
No. I grown up with Liverpool.
I support.
And when you go to Brendan Rodgers games, you learn about
hospital football, man. Yeah, hospital football.
And not even Luis Suarez, just a tragic bit after.
Here we go, man. I'm excited for this. How quick is it going to be over? Or is it going to last 12 rounds? What is going to happen on today's episode of Alan v. Fisher? Rematch.
I want to say, by the way, we've had some good progress on the subscribers. We've had like 5 or 6 today, so thank you for that. The bar is moving up, so thank you. Any more would be appreciated, but like I say, we appreciate what we get.
If we get to 20,000, I'll get the R9 trim. I told you that. 20.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Go on, do the accent. I've done it badly.
Accrington Stanley. Who are they?
Oh, that's all right. That's better. That's better.
So much better.
We'll get Stephen Hudson's input. That look better.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know what Stephen Hudson thinks? What are these Southern fairies doing Liverpool accents for? That's what he's saying. That's what Stephen's saying.
I'm looking at the subscribers. I'm waiting. If Stephen Hudson has subscribed, if he's still here, I'm waiting for that to drop back down. But it's cool. Dave looks. Oh, here we go. We've got the face off.
As I said, I'm a bit.
I think Johnny looks. Yeah. Johnny looks strong. I'm worried about the size of Dave Allen here. But he does look focused. He looks ready. Here we go. Round 1. Dave Allen in the blue and gold. Johnny Fisher in the black, which I realise means absolutely nothing to people watching if they do not see the fight. Legend. Your accent won him over, Paolo.
There we go, man.
Thank you, Stephen. We appreciate that. Feeling each other out in the first 30 seconds.
So, guys, sorry, those that are watching, because my cousin has joined and he's saying he can't comment. You lot are having problems with the comments. Clearly not, because you're all talking to us. I'm just going to send him this print screen because I've just clicked on it and there is no issues with the comments.
I'm just highlighting Stephen Hudson here because he's a legend. There we go. No issues, mate. Yeah, I was going to say there can't be any issues. He's been training at a food buffet. Yeah, you have to wonder what Dave has been doing for training. Potentially, the body or big overhand right by Dave Allen there did land, but Johnny's taking it well. Just still, really the first proper punch of the night. There's something to be said that potentially the bodywork of Johnny Fisher was hurting Dave Allen before, so that might be playing wide, but I'm not sure. The problem with Dave Allen is you never know. Johnny Fisher not coming out swinging. This is
a bit hesitant, maybe. Yeah, but he went guns blazing. Someone said it earlier on. He went guns blazing.
Yeah, he did. Little head clash there early on. Nothing, no blood, I don't think. But it was a good body shot there from Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen's holding centre of the ring right now. It's a good start. Good job by Johnny Fisher. nothing meaningful, but just good. Dave Allen overhand right again. Johnny Fisher to the body.
There's only one Johnny Fisher.
So Dave,
See, Dave Allen's got the experience, but do you know what? This weight might be helping him a little bit, man.
Just thinking the body shots, it'll take them a bit better. Just answer it. I'm from it's from it's called Horsham, but really nobody knows that. So if you know Crawley, then that. If you don't know Crawley, Brighton. It's not actually that close.
I am from Costa del Harrow, which is situated in West London.
Costa del Harrow.
Costa del Harrow, far from a glamorous place. Yeah, can tell I'm really happy to live here. But yeah, no, you're born where you're born, innit? So yeah, man.
Round one concluded.
In Liverpool, though, I've been Liverpool a few times. I love Liverpool, man.
I'm going Dave Allen first round for me.
Yeah. Dave Allen first round. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you know what? Yeah, I don't know about anyone else, but you know when you go to like a really horrible place, yeah, just being like English or whatever it is, do you not call it Costa del and then the name of the place?
Yeah, you got to snazz it up a bit.
Costa del Birmingham. Costa del
Leicester. Leicester sucks, man.
Costa del Bradford.
That might insult some people, but Leicester, I've been to nicer toilets, I'm not gonna lie.
Costa del Bradford. Costa del Leeds. Been to Leeds. Player de Leeds.
Leeds, man.
Player de Leeds.
I don't think I've ever been to Leeds, actually.
Yeah, I have.
Maybe I need to go. Round two.
My first and last time I went there, I can tell you that. Listen, look, he started slow, Fisher, but I think he's been a bit hesitant because he went maybe a bit gun shy. First clash between these two, he went in guns blazing and it didn't work for him in the latter round. So maybe he's reserving a little bit. He's got an experienced corner. He's got Mark Tibbs in the corner. Very experienced trainer. He'll know what he's doing. He'll have the game plan. But then in Alan's corner, you've got Jamie Moore. It's a battle of two great coaches as well. They both have good game plans.
Yeah. I think, especially, you got to remember how Dave Allen put Johnny Fisher down. It was from a clinch. It was from Johnny Fisher, the both of them being a bit tired. They were clinching, and Johnny Fisher landed a punch a little bit late. Dave Allen didn't like it, and Dave Allen just put him down. Simple as, really. So I'm guessing Fisher's thinking it's a difficult one because Allen will just wrap him up. I'm not really sure on the logic. Maybe it's just purely he probably knows he should have lost that first fight, and he's just got to get back into a rhythm. He's landed some nice shots in round two.
But again, the problem is at the moment is Allen's walking him down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, people have been used to seeing.
I appreciate that, Evs, by the way. Sorry, we both do. We're just kind of in the fight at the same time, but we appreciate the comments. Very, yeah. Evs, the fact people are staying that's more of a compliment than anything else. I'll be honest. So,
and we appreciate every single one of you. And it doesn't matter if we get 1, 10, 20, 50 comments. Me personally, as well, and Connor, we will always read them out and we will always interact with people because I think that's the least that we can do for people who take the time out of their evening to join our stream. So we appreciate you for that.
Oh, of course.
As I said, it's yeah, man. We might be. This is look. We've been used to seeing Fisher explosive taking out the opponents, but then he steps up a level, and we saw the similar thing with like Ben Whittaker when he stepped up. Didn't see so much of the flashiness. Still had a lot of ability and potential. Obviously, won his comeback fight, but your style changes as you move up. At the moment, Fisher's a Southern Area champion. So when you actually think about the level that he's currently at and where he's looking to get to next, which is British, look, there's an elbow. The elbow that he threw a minute ago was very cheeky, by the way. But
good shot by Johnny Fisher. Sorry,
Allen's hit him on the back of the head before that. That two very cheeky shots. I think Allen's doing something.
You're slightly delayed, but you'll see the shot.
I'm just commenting on some of the shots I've seen.
That's a Johnny Fisher round for me.
Yeah.
I think Dave Allen still looks good, but I think we're tying it up. We're 19-19 now. Very much so, at least. Right. It's a good start from Dave Allen, though. He doesn't look quick, but he looks measured. But I also think it's a good start from Johnny Fisher, who, again, looks a little bit more in control. Matured a little.
I'm not sure on Fisher at the moment, man. He started mad slow. All right. Oh, you want my prediction now? I got my prediction. Do you want my prediction? You ready?
And then we're going to bring Craig in, who I've just noticed. If you've been sat there for a while, Craig, I'm sorry.
David Allen points.
David Allen points. Okay. All right. For a minute, we're going to hide this. We're going to bring Craig in.
Good evening, Craig.
Evening, pal. You good?
Yeah, I'm not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, all good, man. All good.
What are you thinking so far, Fisher Allen?
I'll definitely give that one to Fisher, but Dave looks good, man.
Yeah.
Considering like he's carrying the extra weight, he's moving forward, he's pressuring Fisher, which is good. And yeah, like he's not a fast starter, is he, Dave Allen? You know, so whereas Fisher is, so he's done well there, I think.
Yeah, he's very experienced, Dave Allen, I think, as well.
I will say, as we were listening to you there, Craig, Johnny Fisher has just landed quite big. I don't think it actually hurt David Allen, but just moved him back a bit. It's a nice short uppercut from Dave Allen, though.
Okay, I'm at 234.
Yeah. So
I think you'll see it in a second.
Then.
Dan Field, this is childish behaviour. At least go with a better name than Hugh Janus. Come on, man. Dave Allen points to a very good shot. Yeah, I think we're going to see a stoppage, I'll be honest.
Unfortunately, I know that, gentleman. I don't fall for those comments. You can probably see a few of those. So, I'll be honest with you. Unfortunately, that is my cousin. And he has decided to try and stitch you up with those. He does. Have you ever watched any of the streams where like they stitch up the football streams with like a signing that it doesn't exist?
The Tottenham one's the best one.
Yeah.
They give a full detail. Johnny Fisher is landing, but Dave Allen looks comfortable. Maybe the extra weight's helping him so far.
I got a question for you, Craig. Where do you think he sits in terms of the level, Johnny Fisher? We know where Dave Allen is and we know what he does, but where do you think Johnny Fisher sits and where can he go?
What do you mean, rankings or belt wise?
I would say more about potential of where he could go. Obviously, next would be British. I would imagine the next step up for Fisher because he's Southern area at the moment, right? But in terms of obviously where he can go, is he a British level fighter or?
I think so. I don't think he goes to the States personally. I don't think he's got the potential, but he might get there. He's definitely got power. He's got height, he's got reach, he's got all of the attributes, but he's got to wise up a little bit. His head movement's a bit shit. His footwork's not the best.
Yeah.
You know, and as an heavyweight, you've got to be able to get out of range, man. Dishing punches and get out of the way. You've got to be able to, because anyone over 14 stone is going to knock your spark out if they catch you right. So
this is a problem.
Get out of the way.
And we're seeing at the moment a lot of the referee's just having a chat with both of them. There's a lot of silly shots going in.
Yeah, Johnny Fisher's a bit emotional in this fight. He's landed some good shots, but you're right, Craig. Literally, as you were saying it, Johnny Fisher's getting tangled up. He can't get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same. Like we said this about an hour ago about what Dave Allen was saying about Johnny Fisher, where he's saying he's a better athlete than he is boxer.
Well, he's an ex-rugby player, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been sport his whole life, but in terms of
Fisher's an intelligent guy. It's just I don't think he's got the boxing IQ at the minute to keep up with
that's true.
The big boys. Personally, I think he'll get found out pretty sharpish.
You look at the fighters around Fisher's level at the moment, or if he's going to British, you're talking, as I said earlier on, Adelaide, Wardley, Clark. In terms of British level, Clark, Fraser Clark, Wardley, Adelaide, Moses Atuma's in there. I don't think there's many people beating Moses. I'll be honest at this level.
No, I think Moses beats everybody there personally.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he doesn't look much, does he? If you look at Moses, he's not like some hench motherfucker. He's just he looks pretty average. But when he hits you, people know about it. So and that's what you need. He's quick as well. His hands are fast. So I don't know. I can see him sparking people out. I can.
Yeah. You could put Moses in there with I genuinely he would not beat Usyk. I'm not saying that before I start this. But you could put him in there with Usyk, and I think Moses wouldn't look out of place. Usyk could beat him right now.
Am I able to send a super chat, guys? Ev said, not sure.
Yeah, I was just looking into that. If the option's there, then yeah, you can. If it's not, then we appreciate it, but don't worry about it. It'll be set up for next week. We're adding stuff as we go. We've just had really the scorecards and stuff. That's a round for Johnny Fisher, by the way. I know you guys can't see the scorecard right now, but.
Round for Johnny Fisher.
Johnny Fisher's doing well now.
It's but as I said to you, he's getting tangled up. I think Alan's still very much in it. Alan's game plan is just take this to the later rounds.
100%.
And that's where he's going to. I think he'll drown Fisher in the later rounds. I saw Fisher gas out in the last fight, but I don't think he's been taken to the waters before. And I think Alan believes if he goes there again, he won't be able to deal with it again. Yeah. As I said, my thing, Craig, was before the fight, I needed to see what type of Alan turned up before I could make a prediction. Because you know what his mentality is. It's a mental for him,
yeah, for sure. 100%. He's definitely got some demons. 100%.
I'm not sure how many he's got in him left. Do you think he's going to retire and then he gets another fight?
Well,
but hopefully he's been paid quite a bit for this one. So
he's such a blessed guy, though, isn't he, Dave Allen?
Yeah.
You know, he takes every fight as a blessing. He never thought he'd be headlining tonight, and here he is. So, you know, I take my hat off to him. I do. I like him as a guy, like a person. I think he's probably one of the most honest boxers you're ever going to speak to. Personally,
he's just landed huge. Sorry.
Go on.
Johnny Fisher. I mean, that was about a centimetre away from knocking Johnny Fisher out. Dave Allen's very much in this fight. Sorry, carry on. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Good. Yeah, man. Like Dave is a dog, man. He's a dog. People underrate him heavily as a boxer, but he is actually a good boxer. He plays the game well.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He knows his way around the ring. A lot of experience. He's a good coach as well.
It's even the dirty boxing as well. He does a little bit of that as well, doesn't he? Like rubbing his head in their face and that was nice.
I saw that. Yeah.
56. Yeah. Oh.
He's you see. This is the problem. It was always going to be a tough fight, I think, for Fisher. But do you know when you have someone that you fight? And listen, if he wins or if he loses, I don't necessarily think it defines him or where he goes. I think he'll still go further than Alan will, just because he's backed by people. And you talk about the sales side of it. Unfortunately, it's a big thing in boxing, isn't it? He sells tickets, so I think he's always going to get pushed on shows. But I do think you just come across certain fighters that they're like yin and yang. Do you know what I mean? And I think Alan is that fighter for him.
It's that definition, the old chestnut, in it, of like styles make fights. It is exactly that. Yeah. It's just the wrong style for Fisher, I think.
Yeah, 100%. We always all expected him. Let's be honest. First fight, we was all expecting him to blow Alan out of the water just because of how explosive we've seen Fisher, which wasn't the case.
He's tamed him pretty well, isn't he? The last 4 rounds. He's tamed him pretty well. So
he needs to start winning the rounds. Is the only just because it's a 10-round fight. I'm still not convinced that 2 stone extra is going to help him in the later rounds. I think it'll help him be in the later rounds, as in like get there. But
it only takes one punch, though, doesn't it?
Do you know what though? You know when Alan hit him with that shot, Fisher returned a good body shot as well. He recovered a little bit well there, to be fair. That Justin Honey's fighting Wardley, isn't he?
Yeah, Fabian Wardley.
Doing commentary with the blonde hair. That's another fight. I'm gutted Miller's not fighting, to be honest, because I thought that would have been a good fight. But I think
is he out again? Is he?
Yeah, Miller's pulled out. So Justin Honey's fighting.
Yeah. When's the last time he actually fought that guy, man?
I think Dubois, and then he was meant to have another fight, and he pulled out of that one, and then he's pulled out of this one as well.
Dave Allen's turned it on here. Miller's.
Yeah, I know he was supposed to be fighting, but when was the last time he actually fought?
It's Dubois. I'm pretty sure the last time he was out was Dubois. I'll find out.
Right.
Met Dave and Adam Smith a couple of times. Sorry,
Dave Allen's throwing here, by the way.
Stephen Hudson met Dave and Adam Smith.
Oh, the last time he fought was Andy Ruiz.
Weighing in Liverpool, famous Liverpool building. Yeah. I'm able to fish out, and Dave Allen was in the gym when he started crawling. It's in him. No, it's true. It's true. There's a lot more experience there. Do you know what I mean? But again, it's heavyweight boxing, though, isn't it? One punch changes everything. It really is that simple. I think heavyweight boxing is in its own realm compared to other weight divisions. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's his own sport. Do you know what I mean? Heavyweight boxing.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Dave Allen is having the best round of the fight, by the way. And Johnny Fisher is so close to a points deduction.
That was
blow at 133.
Yeah.
Whoa, you bastard. Sorry. That's a huge... I can't wait for you two to see that.
Here we go.
Oh, you know what? He's fit. Dave Allen's fit. He's fine. Oh, what a fight. I'm waiting.
We do apologise, everyone watching, for the delay. We're having some technical issues tonight.
I'm waiting.
Oh. Shaked him a bit there.
Body shot. Nice body shot from Dave.
Oh, are you fucking Jesus? Okay.
Come on, Dave. Oh, mate. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, he has got the class, mate. He's levels above. Like, he might not look it. He's never looked it. He's a fucking good boxer. You got to take your hat off to him. You got to.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's so impressive. Also brutal.
Oh, he's all over him. Oh, it's over. It's over. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Top
God,
boy, mate.
Oh my
just tenfold,
God.
mate. Yeah. Top boy.
So many delayed reactions, but we all saw it. That's the main thing. Wow.
Jeez.
What a fight. Guys, what the heck?
Stephen Hudson.
Total respect.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. I didn't think it'd be like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's got to win the first. He's got to start winning the fifth. Like, mate, spark him out. No more points, mate. Forget your points, man.
Listen. I said what Alan's turning up. I weren't expecting that. No, I'll be honest.
I told you boys from the start. I was backing Dave from the start.
Yeah, you was. To be fair, you was. I
really thought Johnny would be sharper.
I think I'm the only one that's wrong. Evs, I don't think anyone in this chat said
total
was winning.
You'd have had $1,000 on Dave to win tonight. You'd have been a rich man.
Yeah.
100%. What were the odds for him to win that?
I don't know. Someone look it up. Wow.
I'll have a look.
Wow.
That's an unreal knockout.
Yeah, total respect to Dave.
Okay, so to be fair, earlier on they had Alan to win
in the
by
fifth.
KO.
Was it the fifth?
Nah, see, it's not got the round breakdown.
Oh, mate, if you'd have had $1,000 on him and not go down in the fifth, knock him out in the fifth or whatever it was.
Oh my God. So
Mate.
Sky Bet said, so odds checker, it was 16 to 1.
Jeez.
16 to 1.
You'd have pulled 16 G's back. Jesus Christ. That'd do.
That will do.
That'd be an all right Saturday.
God.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll go on holiday for a little while. I'll be back.
Mate, honestly,
those shots are brutal.
He done it early. Listen, you said Stephen Hudson said round 7. He done it earlier. Great stuff, guys. Catch you again. I'll watch out for you. Now that's all good, man. Craig, thank you for obviously joining us, man.
Mate, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, hopefully come back again. I say we do live streams for the British shows as well, whenever they're on. So jump on when you can. Jump in the comments, whatever.
No, I will do, mate.
I will do, brother. Thank you for coming, man.
No. Thank you.
That's all right, man.
Have a good night, people.
You too, man. Take care.
All the best.
Wow. Connor.
Hold on. Let's just get that going. Given the respect we need to Dave Allen win by knockout. That's crazy. The boxing's done at 10, by the way. I know this is not the highlight, but the boxing is finished at 10. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. Much appreciated.
Make sure you all come back, man. Wow. Well, Connor, the only thing that I've left to say is Connor will be seeing you again later on, potentially.
Yeah, I'll be back.
We'll be back at 2 for those who like to watch the American stuff, but I know you're all probably going to be asleep here. So this is over to our American fans. We will be back again next weekend as well. Thursday night for the weekly show, but I know some of you love the live streams for the boxing matches. So we will make sure that we're doing and covering the UK cards as much as we can. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
I've been Paolo. This has been Connor, who loves Michael Buffer. Good night.
Sick. Had to. You just had to. So we're just Dave Allen. The GOAT.
Well done, Dave. Well done, Dave.
Thank you, everyone. Callie, Legal, Stephen, Craig.
Everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat, man. If I missed anyone, there's loads of people here, man. Danny Field, keep your dirty comments to yourself. Loads of people in here, man. But listen, go through it, but we appreciate every single one of you. Good night.
Yeah. Also, if you haven't, can you like and subscribe? We appreciate it. But I know a lot of you have, so that's cool as well. All the best. Bye.
All the best.